So thank you all for being here today. Appreciate you showing up, taking this time for yourself. Amidst this crazy world that we're living in, it's more important than ever to take this time to ground ourselves, center ourselves. So today, I had a great suggestion to do a little journaling. So we're going to start this off a little bit differently. So before we do the journaling, we're going to do our deep breaths, slow, deep breathing like we always do. Then we'll do a little journaling. Then we'll do a bit of the guided meditation and breath work. So wherever you are, get comfortable. Try to keep your back straight so your lungs can fully expand. And then if you feel comfortable, close the eyes or soften the gaze. We're going to start breathing in through the nose, filling up the belly, holding for a moment, letting go, and pausing on the empty. So we're going to do that at your own pace. So breathing in, holding, letting go, and pausing. Just do 10 or so of those at your own pace. So now wherever you are, you can either continue breathing just like you are now, or I'll invite you to, for the next 5 minutes, just write. Whatever comes into your mind, I would invite you to start with 3 things you're grateful for, to really set the brain to look for the positives. So again, for the next 5 minutes, if you feel like breathing like we just were, or if you feel like writing, I'm going to invite you to do that now. 5 minutes. So we'll be in silence for the next 5 minutes, whatever your body needs. Well, one more minute. So either continue writing or continue breathing. All right. So wrapping up your last sentence there. Let's come back. Finding that comfortable seated position. Maybe stretching anything that needs to be stretched, feels a little tight. And we're going to enter that state of deep breathing again, just for a moment. Before we dive into the meditation itself, just take a moment to reflect on what you just wrote, just journaled about, or how you feel from the breathing you just did. Check in with yourself. How do you feel differently now from when you first showed up about 10 minutes ago? Now take a moment to set an intention. What is your intention for the day? Maybe you have a project that you'd like to accomplish. Maybe you want to go for a walk with a friend. Maybe you want to share some love. Send someone that you care about a nice message. Express your gratitude for them. Maybe your intention is to give yourself time to rest today. Doing some stretching, Tai Chi, taking a nap, whatever it is. Set your intention for the day. Now let's start to deepen the breath. So breathing in through the nose, into the belly, and breathing out. So trying to be nice and full. This will be a little bit faster than the slow breath we started with. And notice how your chemistry starts to change. Maybe you start to feel a little lightheaded, maybe you feel a little energized. Just fully in and fully out. Start to breathe a little bit faster. Really breathing through the belly, using the diaphragm to pump, not using the neck muscles of the chest, but really focusing on breathing through the diaphragm. Relaxing the jaw, relaxing the neck as you're breathing. Notice it may feel a little bit uncomfortable. That's okay. I invite you to push through that. So let's do about 10 more deep, full breaths, and then we're going to hold on the exhale. Last one in, then out and hold. So hold on the exhale. Just notice what it feels like to hold on an empty breath. Maybe your body is telling you to breathe as in your normal breathing pattern. You would have taken a breath in by now, but just try to hold. Hold on the empty. And just observe. And then we're going to breathe in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fully in and hold. Hold on the full. Now notice how this feels to be holding on a full breath. And letting go. So now again, check in with yourself. How do you feel? What feels different? Maybe your sinuses feel a little bit more clear. Maybe you feel like you can breathe more fully and easily. So it's important to remember that just like our back, our legs, our chest, our arms, the muscles in our lungs need to be exercised as well. So making sure that while we're working out the outside of our body, what we can physically see, being very mindful to also work inside of us as well. Working out the lungs, getting them pumping, replenishing the oxygen, replacing the CO2. So now I'm going to invite you to find stillness. Just breathing in through the nose, either out through the nose or out through the mouth, whatever feels good. Trying to breathe into the belly, 2/3, then 1/3 into the chest. Maybe having your hands on your belly and your chest to remind yourself. Just find stillness. So our objective here is not to clear our mind or to have no thought, but simply to be a passive observer of our thoughts. Allowing what comes up to come up, but not judging, not labeling, just observing. So as these thoughts come up, don't try to suppress them. Don't judge them or label them as good or bad. Just observe them and let them go. Just like watching the clouds. You're watching them slowly move by. And when they pass, but not trying to control them, just observing. Now you can either stay in this place of passive observation, or maybe you want to remind yourself of your intention for the day. Holding that intention crystal clear in your mind. Maybe you want to visualize that intention today. Maybe you want to use this time to visualize one of the goals you've been working towards. What does it feel like when you've accomplished that goal? What does it look like? Who are you with? Where are you? Are you at where you are now? Are you somewhere different? So for the next 3 minutes, whatever your body, your mind needs, whether that's passively observing, whether that's breathing, or whether that's visualizing, just allow yourself to follow what you need for the next 3 minutes in silence. So when you feel ready, I'll invite you to return back to the journal. Write down the goal or the intention that you're working towards. And then when you're done with the journaling, the writing, I invite you to come back and check in again. Take the time to reflect on how you feel before jumping into the next activity. Just take a moment to reflect. Thank yourself for showing up today, for giving yourself the opportunity to work in, to relax, to de-stress, to gain more clarity. And you're reminding yourself that you can come back here at any point, anytime you're feeling stressed, tired, angry, upset, throughout the day, any day. You come to this place to be still, to write, to breathe, and just let the stress melt away. So may you all go through the rest of your day with health and happiness, spreading love from this place of grounded clarity. So thank you all for being here. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you soon.